Hey guys, it's Luigispanish here, and before this video starts, these are my personal experiences and opinions. If you would like to discuss your side of the story, you can leave a comment below. Anyway, today I wanted to discuss with you my Amiibo hunting experience so far. See, even saying that makes me upset. It's the fact that Amiibos have become these items of rarity, and the fact that I can't just walk into a store and just pick up a moth and be done for the day. Nintendo did mention they made little of the least popular characters, but why? They may be the least popular, but the availability of the characters should be equal. I remember, back when I was a kid, I used to buy toy trains once every few weeks. But with the Amiibo, I have to be on top of my game. If you're not there day one of pre-orders, you're not going to be getting any Amiibo. It all started back in Wave 1, back in November, when I was unaware of the problem this would become. I walked into my local store and noticed there seemed to be a lot of missing Amiibo from the newly announced wave. I think in total I saw 5 unique ones. 5! However, I did see a villager and Wii Fit trainer. But have I seen one since? No. Now, we skip ahead to Wave 2. I had 3 pre-ordered because I wanted to make sure I got the ones I wanted. The lady at the counter tells us the Wave 3 pre-orders at the time had been selling out fast, so I had to make sure I pre-ordered the ones I wanted. I feel like I should be able to realize when to pre-order or not, but thanks to the lady, she really saved me on those Wave 3 pre-orders. Speaking of Wave 3, I know a lot of people had trouble with this one. Store exclusives, the wave being split into 2 parts. Nintendo needs to understand, some stores that they gave the exclusives to don't understand what they were doing. Some stores can handle them pretty well, but most are pretty confused and don't know what's going on. Wave 4 pre-orders come out in Australia, but at the time, I was on vacation. So, I was unable to pre-order them for a few days. And then I found myself checking every few hours to see if any of the ones I wanted to pre-order were sold out. I should be relaxing on my vacation, but of course not, I have to make sure I get my precious Amiibo. I ended up scoring them, but the fact that they were on my mind the majority of my vacation isn't a good thing. And now, the new waves of Amiibo announced a few days ago have started to get pre-orders. I find myself in the same situation as Wave 4. So I rushed out 9 hours after they were initially announced and managed to pre-order. The store had to enter them in manually because I arrived so early they weren't in the system yet. I wake up the next morning to find that they are sold out. And it happens to be Easter Friday, so every store was closed. So not only did people miss their chance, but they couldn't even go to the store to see if they could score some lucky pre-orders. Recently, I've thought about my predicament. Do I really want all of them? When do I stop? The Super Mario line of Amiibo didn't really help much. But it keeps getting worse, because then Nintendo announces a Gold Mario Amiibo. For this guy, I had to go through hell to get him. The Gold Mario was a United States exclusive, so me, all the way up in Australia, was pretty upset. First off, I checked out eBay, which so far, I haven't really dealt with any scalpers, but I was really close to buying a Gold Mario from one, for $100. The fact that this thought swept over me is so unlike me. I don't like to collect things, I prefer to open them. But this Gold Mario activated this instinct of some kind, to spend huge amounts of money on a simply spray painted Mario. But why do I want it? Because it's gold, of course. Amiibo has changed my perspective on collecting, and has taught me so much about this community of scalpers and resellers and all this stuff that I shouldn't have gotten into in the first place. They're releasing Splatoon and Yoshi's Woolly World Amiibo, and I think I'm only going to stick to getting 1 per series. As a kid, that began collecting trains for fun. This Amiibo hunting is beginning to become annoying, and if it gets any worse than this, I think it's time to call it quits.